Yeah, huge game in store then, but who will be the hero? Who will be the villain? Well, who better to ask than Liverpool fan and James Bond himself, Daniel Craig, who sat down with Jamie Carragher ahead of the launch of No Time to Die, which is in cinemas now.
Do you think Jurgen Klopp would make a good James Bond?
I mean, I worship him, so yes. I think he's. You know, it's like I've been really lucky enough. I've been lucky enough to meet him a couple of times, and you just want to follow him, and that's kind of, and you know, there's a couple of people I've met over the years like that, and the other one's Alex Ferguson actually, but I shouldn't really mention him. And you just, you know, he's a leader, and it's like, so I think he's kind of way beyond James Bond really.
So, what was Klopp's response to those comments?
No, I don't want to be James Bond. Actually, that's not true. As a kid, I wanted to be James Bond, but that's long ago. So, meanwhile, I'm happy watching him doing what he's doing, and I was lucky enough to meet Daniel Craig on 2 occasions, I think, and I actually will miss him as James Bond, to be honest. But let's see who will be the next one. I will watch these movies as well. It went through my whole life. I followed all of them. I think it was for me Sean Connery. It started with Sean Connery, if I'm 100% right, and Roger Moore and all these guys. They did all a really good job, and it's a great story. So I liked it always, and thank you very much for having these nice words, but I would be a really bad James Bond, because if I walk out of the water in swim shorts, I think that would be the moment when the whole world would switch off. So, but no problem, we all have our jobs to do in life, and he has to save the world, and I have to help Liverpool from time to time.
Yeah, the name's Klopp. Jurgen Klopp, what do we think of that? Well, No Time to Die will be Daniel Craig's final appearance as James Bond.
Okay, your final film, No Time to Die, is it different from Bond films before? Is it, you going out with a bang?
Yeah, definitely. But I think the first and foremost, it's a Bond movie. Every time we do one of these, you know, maybe, I mean, people talk to me about getting the characters or getting deeper into the character and all these things, and I say, yeah, I do. I try and do that because that's what I do. But never, ever forget that it's a Bond movie. You've got to have all the things. But we pulled out all the stops for this one. I think I was going to give up after Spectre. I definitely kind of felt like that was it, and I felt like, you know, I got an injury and kind of just, it was just, you know as well as I do, that can be kind of how that screws you with your head. It's just like you kind of got to pick yourself up emotionally from that, and I just thought, it's over, I can't do anymore. But I'm so grateful for the fact we got a chance to do this, because we've tied up a lot of loose ends. I've managed to sort of finish something that I started. I feel like that there's a kind of a circles joined on this, and I just I'll be sad to leave it, because making the films is really one of the most intense and creative and satisfying things I've ever done, because I get to work with these like just crazy, amazing people. And Bond movies are Bond movies. They're not like nothing else, and I will miss it. And probably will be, when they cast the next person, be, you know, a bit like, but I'm okay with it. I'm like, I've done it. I've done 5. It's plenty. This movie, like we said, I think it's really good. I'm very proud of it, and I'm happy to kind of get on with things now.
Well, the release of the latest James Bond film, No Time to Die, has got plenty of people talking this week, including some Premier League managers. Thomas Frank has revealed who he believes would make a good James Bond, as well as who would be the best villain from the Brentford dressing room.
One with a little bit of swagger and confident, and need to be Ivan Toney.
And who's the closest to a Bond villain you've got?
He's such a nice bloke, but he need to be Pontus Jansson, you know, that Ragnar Lothbrok from the Vikings look, so it need to be him.